do a quick check on this hive. See what we got going on here. Good. Other system there. See Varroa, some ants, a little pollen, wax cappings. Alright, ladies, go for a ride. Alright, now this hive last week had a huge problem with hive beetles. I put some beetle traps in there. It's going to be interesting to see how they look. Geez, they've got this one glued down tight. Here we go. We'll check hive beetle traps in a moment. All right, ladies. Now on this hive, I just want to do a quick look for hive beetles, queen cells, because again, I am feeding these. There's a lot of goldenrod pollen right now. Which tells me that they've got plenty of resources, and they think there's a lot of resources out there, so they may decide to bolt. This one a little bit quickly from the last one. Put that out here. There's some capped brood hatching. Oh, I see some larvae in the bottom. You don't see the queen. Oh, I see some more brood and some more larvae. Bees, excuse me. Oh, and stuck. So I'm really kind of in a quandary here. I don't know whether or not I should treat these guys for Varroa. I don't see any mites. I don't even see any evidence of mites. Everybody else, they're treating. Now, I couldn't treat before now because a lot of brood on this frame. It was in the 90s here. Just recently, the weather just changed. We got down to a manageable temperature. Let's get queen here. So if I'm going to treat, it's like I have a very small window of time to do it. Because if I don't, it'll get too cold. I certainly don't want to stress the bees in the wintertime when they're already stressed. At the same time, I don't want them to go into the winter with mites that wouldn't be good. There's an old nasty frame that came with the bees. I think it'll retire this one next year. Hey, what are they doing there? What the world is that? A drone? I think that's a drone. Looking at me or being born or something. Not exactly sure what's happening there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's a baby being born or whether they're chewing that drone out because there's something wrong with it. Get that out of the way. That's too much smoke on the bees. A lot of brood here, a lot of larvae. See the queen. So now that I moved my smoker, I've got a bunch of bees here and I need my smoker. And I just saw a hive beetle jump over the edge. It'll be interesting to see what's in the hive beetle trap, because last week when I was out here, I looked at these hives and I was infested. I must have had 10 or 15 hive beetles in here that I saw. And these little guys, I don't know whether you've ever really paid attention to a hive beetle. They will fly away, they'll go airborne, and once they go airborne, they'll fly around, they'll find the front of your hive, and they'll fly right back in. I mean right back in. No matter how small of a hole you have on your entrance reducer, they're going to find it, and they're going to go right in that hole without fail. It's the biggest battle I've had. Lately, the last, oops, I'm sorry, bees. Okay. The last few weeks, I've had a pretty good battle with ants. And all summer long, I've really kept the ants at bay. Excuse me, bee. Really kept the ants at bay by using grease. I put axle grease down on the legs of my hive stands, and the bees don't get in it, and the ants won't cross it. It's gotten dirty after a couple of rains. And it's not working so good. A lot of pollen in this frame. And some more capped brood. It's not bad for October. Middle October. I don't see the queen. Ah, aha, little hive beetle. Look at that little guy. Oh, I lost him. Oh, I hate them. Do not like the hive beetles. These guys are getting a little loud. Go down. These girls are getting a little loud. I always gotta remember they're girls. Come down there, girls. There we go. Don't sting me. I'm your buddy. I'm your buddy. The last frame of the bottom we have to look at anyways. Oh, that whole frame on this side is pollen. Whole thing. Oh, and this whole side's pollen too. They don't need me. Ooh, there's a hive beetle. Where'd he go? I'll trap him in the cell. See that girl's just saw him. Oh well, we'll check the traps. Come on, ladies. Try to button you up. No time to sting me now. I guess you always have time to sting me, but no need to sting me now. I'm trying to go quick and smooth. These things are diametrically opposed. Slow and smooth. All right. Right, now I don't know why these bees have decided to boil over right there. Let's check the beetle trap and keep looking for the queen. We didn't see any swarm cells down there. Let's look at the hive beetle trap. See if we were lucky. I don't know whether or not I caught any. Let's see. I got a couple. Not as many as I wanted. Smash anybody who may be under there, but I'll leave a gap. Hive beetles will get in. I'm not going to check the last one. This hive is just, I don't want to be stung, and this guy doesn't look happy. So I'm going to go ahead and button them up. Give them some more sugar water. Yeah, they're not happy. These bees are not happy today. I don't know why. What's going on here? You guys robbing? And they're worried about getting robbed out. I think that's why they're so aggressive today. Let's try to make this quick then. Oh, this one was sugar water. Yep, that frame is full. Holy moly. Got some brace comb there. Something. Take this guy. No, this one's not completely capped. Remember, this is sugar water. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this sugar water in the freezer, freeze it. And in the winter time, I'm going to spread the wealth, so to speak. I'm just going to give everybody sugar water. Any honey that these girls produced, my wife and I are going to have it for our effort. All right, fill up our bucket. Too many bees. So it appears that I've begun a robbing situation. My battery's about to die in the camera. So I'll be back in a minute after I get a new battery and get these frames with sugar water in them out of the bee's sight. Be back. Well, I don't know what to do. Should I treat the hive with the Formic Pro? Or should I not treat the hive with the Formic Pro? I don't know. I don't see any evidence of mites. I don't see any mites in the bottom board. I don't see any mites in the hive. I don't see any mites on any of the frames. I do have a couple of beetles. Chase those around. I found the queen there. I didn't find the queen there, but I did see evidence that the queen is laying there. I saw a few eggs, a few larvae, very small. Some capped brood, a lot of baby bees. So there's got to be a queen there. There's no old queen cells. I just didn't find her. Next time I'll look more closely. There's just a robbing situation going on here, and I couldn't do it. But I'm going to try to get out here tomorrow. Next time we'll go through the flow hives. We'll see what's going on in there. Hopefully we can get these hives buttoned up for the winter months that are coming. I know it's a nice day. It looks nice out here today. It was 60 degrees when we started. It's probably about 64, 65 degrees right now. But it's been getting into the 50s at nighttime. I think that's when the bees start kicking the drones out. I saw very few drones in there today, not a lot. Last week, actually the week before, I saw about 200 drones running around. They were on all the frames, but apparently they're starting to kick them out. So I don't really think I have to worry about a late season swarm right now. I just don't think it's going to happen. But I do want to make sure that everybody's healthy going into the winter. I want to make sure that there's no mite problem. And that everybody's got a fair chance. Again, this is the end of my first year. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing it by ear. I've got bees flying around me. Hi bee. So I'm playing it by ear. I'm looking at a lot of YouTube videos. I'm trying to find out exactly what I should be doing. I've got some equipment that I'm going to put on the hives that should help the bees get through the winter. I don't have to wrap the hives down here in Georgia. You notice I have power running to my hives, and we'll explain what that's all about in a later video. Right now I don't have time to go through it, and I think I'll do an entire video on that. But hopefully we'll get everybody wrapped up. They're good this week. Next week we'll look at the flow hives and see what happens. Until next time.